Phew. That was close. Thanks, Thor.
Wasn't about to lose that.
Loki, you did it. We are on the verge of great things. All of our work together.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry. You are here. Why?
His father murdered Heimdall. Forseti has proof. Take him.
No. Leave him alone. I command it.
You said no more Aesir blood would be spilled. You said family comes first. You don't think that this is retribution for him being here? He's put your granddaughter in danger. He's made your son miserable.
Loki didn't kill Heimdall. His father did. Your daughter is old enough to make her own mistakes. And your husband started drinking again, all on his own. Dismissed! You two, a word.
Can't you see what's happening? He's not protecting us. Magni, Modi, our boys. We used to tell them stories by the fire. Do you remember? We would carve those wooden horses. We would play and laugh until the sun sank and they fell asleep in our laps. They were thrown at the Allfather's problems like brittle knives to a mountain face. And for what? What if Thrud's next?
Welcome to the stream. This is Godofwar Difficulty, but I have a pretty high level Kratos, so only really the Atreus parts are difficult. Feel free to write in chat if you got any questions. Otherwise, I usually play without my mic in, just to relax and have a good time, but I'm willing to talk to you in chat. Just holler at me. Thanks for joining. Honestly, I'm happy just to have one viewer. So thanks for watching.
Better be right. Where do Sindri. Ugh. You sure know how to plan an exit.
Atreus.
Glad you're safe, lad.
Got out just in time. Pretty sure I burned my bridges in Asgard, though. Wait, why were you out here?
Sindri told us where you would arrive should you find trouble.
Oh, thought you might have been exploring without me.
No, lad. Your dad was just concerned. Though, now that you mention it...
Mimir.
Brother, please. It's all so crowded and tense back home. Don't you miss the three of us out finding our own adventures?
Putting off the inevitable.
Exactly.
It's not the worst idea. I do want to show everyone the mask, but it'll keep. You do remember we don't have the Unity Stone to let us jump off, right?
Of course he remembers. Right, brother?
Of course I remember.
Across the entire country. And the article inspired on that fateful day. And to my great disappointment, I saw those two that made it across the map. Late that night, I went to bed, but I couldn't get this article and video out of my head. Why? Why would one carry a student from one side of the map to the other? Why even walk from one side of the map to the other? And most importantly, why has no one in the video made it to the other side of the map with the actual stew in hand? It's about halfway through, all the stew was gone. How? What happened to the stew? Sleep wouldn't come that night. All I could think of was the stew.
Come. The rest can wait.
Thank you, brother.
Good. I was hoping we'd visit the crater again.
There's still a few loose ends to tie up. The wayward spirit of the crater may still have more to tell.
Enough. I remember.
So, the plan. Take this bold stew from this place here to the cabin of St. Like, well, it isn't. The best way to explain it, each region had its own specific hurdles and, well, boss fights. Oh, and I forgot to mention one important thing. No map. First, oh, no damn boots. Attempt. As you notice, there is no stone in my hand. Why? Because I'm fairly confident we would do it at first try. I would just have Dave here to do the challenge. I would have voila. When it's easy, it can go down. Establish the ground rule for getting to Saint Denis right at the start. We are west. Saint Denis is east. The sun rises in the east, so we go
Wait, over here!
Or we inevitably arrive at our destination. But
What do you remember?
Everything. Please. Then
Your remains. Another spirit displaced by the Aesir.
Odin must have been really mad when Freya left him to do all this.
Odin was never going to stop. That's why he sent Thor here.
And what of Faye? Did she challenge Thor? Challenge Odin?
Who knows? But the truth is waiting for us, brother.
Yes, a pretty and straightforward walk. At some point, we figured we could reach Armadillo. From there on out, it's a straight march to Blackwater, Strawberry Grove, and then Sacred. So far,
I see an altar up there. If we can reach it, we can change the time of day.
What's going to prove a bigger problem than we will. Now, I didn't believe it at first. I thought
Something is wrong with this kill. Dragons do not leave marks like these.
We've seen those marks before in the Valendar marks. Remember? Must be a soul eater around here. I can hear the animals. They're afraid.
Aye. Let's keep a lookout for other kills. Soul Eaters hide in plain sight.
know about the dangers that lurk in the set. Yes, cacti haven't been proven to be vile and disease. Besides that, we also pay close attention to snakes and other vile areas. But again, cacti's rough, and this time it is tiniest, teeny, so close, a cactus the size of an ant. They can still our delicious sweet in the soil.
What a shame. A river once ran through here, bringing life to all manner of flora and fauna.
What became of the river?
Odin had something to do with it, didn't he?
Aye. Dammed it up. Why bother fighting the enemy if you can just get rid of their water source?
A drought, and now dragons. This place has really seen better days.
No messing around with this in any way, shape, or form. And then since written or thought mysterious force play. So it's right to the guy, and I would walk right by him, stew in hand, and Dave would just take it. And oh my sweet Mary on a bike, the legends are true.
Something rather large broke through here.
Stay alert.
Now know that Steve has this point at into the next land, and so get out there. We went from the state past
More poetry. Delightful.
The moment you set foot in water that is too deep, you lose the stew. You prepare to instantly down the stew without a moment's hesitation or any notice. The next enormous blow in our attention, and another good hour of food wasted. But this, not stopping. Attempt number 6. Past Austin, Collins Ranch, King's Landing, River. Okay, so
Drake tracks.
We're headed the right way. Inasmuch as hurtling headlong into a ravenous beast's maw could be considered the right way.
Find either a water that is super shallow or a rich place. All right.
Whatever's making these footprints, it knocked over those trees like they were twigs. Be careful.
I am always careful.
Ha! Oh, bloody hell. You're serious.
As lost and blah blah blah. So instead of going past the river, we decided to head straight into tall trees and head as far north as we could in the hopes of finding a bridge. And we found many interesting things on our walk, like this awesome.
Olga! We can't get through with that bastard trying to bludgeon us!
Then we must get closer.
Watch out! Another painful growth removed from these lands, eh? You've got a few crystals. Why not pay the pool a visit?
Knocked it right out of his hand. There was only one stew remain. But Dave was determined to take all the way up to save the meat, because they needed something for the fire to heat up a stew. So onwards, we went past Strawberry, towards the south, where we initially wanted to cross the river. Yes, so the lands of north posed many dangers, and worst of all, it would be a expedition.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
Besides that, here equally dangerous, if not more dangerous. There's a ton of players passing through this exact spot.
Look, I'll be damned.
Blackwater, so no.
That was a joke, guys.
Are you certain?
I thought it was funny.
Let's go investigate, shall we? Bloody Odin. We could likely reach the other side of this canyon if there was still water running through it.
I wonder, if we open the dam, do you think we'd bring the river back?
Guess what?
I wonder what's there.
I like to think because they used what we went through. The cactus you lost precious animals in the great land. Tall tree rivers and slippery slopes and nothing to forget the train. Yes, rocks are from above and soft as stew, which made it from New Austin all the way to St. Louis. It said, his country's voice is like, go forth to the battle, live the pain. So we did. Tears in our eyes, we arrived. It was time, finally time to stop.
Look, another one of those day-night altars. Probably need to use it, I'm guessing. Alka! A lift! I wonder if this will take us to the dam. The thought of the creatures here dying of thirst. It makes me mad.
Harness that, but do not let it control you.
So, instead of being an unstoppable god, I turned the
More say
difficulty to
that.
the highest setting. He's only starting to use actions. And all up. All levels.
It's gonna blow!
Right, watch out!
One less say their camp to worry about.
So once I'm on it, I'm stuck on it. I will also do a on Alright, now I had to find a Trace. Since the early game, I had to fight these raiders and this dumbass bear. Wait, that's a Trace? I mean,
Learn
I had to
anything?
fight my dumbass son. And the moment was struck that the early enemies were mostly head. Extreme larger. Long. Look, this is not a friendship. Overall, this fight scene went insanely hard.
That crystal could use a dip in the pond, don't you think?
Also, right before this, the game made me equip new attachments, so I immediately took those off. I needed the worst setup possible, and the game didn't force me to unlock skills even in this tutorial, so I wouldn't do it. I fought my first mini-boss in the Huntress, and after dying a few times, the game forced me to use a light unit that I picked up. But when I reloaded the autosave at that point, it didn't make me do it. The price took me to
Another tricky.
It'll eat its way through everything here. Let's track it down.
also, you're the door to the army direction, so I just give you a too. I went to the realm between
The milk is healing everything!
I didn't have to stop. So,
Here it goes! Switching! Think using the crank wheel will help?
What is it?
It is a tale of
What?
what?
I'm afraid.
I've got a good feeling about this guy. I think he knows something about Mother.
Or not.
Have some faith, brother. Answers could be closer than you
I
think.
am ready to drink in the next life.
Alcohol!
picked for relic, and it took it to drive. There was no way to avoid this, but I think simply not use it. So, I'll be honest with you now, though, this was literally just check my video showing or maybe a few stores that had effective really our place, and even though these guys were just level 2, much hard work for us, I learned to hate them more without any other time.
Surely that's unjammed the wheel.
Why didn't that still piss me off? And fighting the alien
Water's I wonder if we can get anywhere near that.
Again, I see 8 people locked up. There's actually jumping on the floor. You're going to help us fight, but we made the rock and Cindy. We're at switched over to the prayer. I want Cindy to the start the prayer section. Which is become my favorite because without upgrades, they play out mostly the same as anyone. But that's the rest of the game focus.
The water level. Think we can go across?
Did not go well. And I'll go back, and we decided to overshare like crazy.
That's with the Drekkie feed. Just get ready. Won't be much time for fussing once the fighting starts.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's not. What happened? What the hell's wrong with you? There's only one OG road. It's not that the Caesar rocks out for a nice breakfast, and Kratos did not play when it came to sausage. Man, it's basically Joey just out of the nightmare.
Ready yourselves.
I got you.
Oh, bloody luck. Another one.
Shield up!
This is a fighting mess.
I gave myself this challenge, and don't worry, I still wanted to quit the challenge many, many times. I had to fight even more light elves while beating this place, and I watched this 8-foot-tall ass taken down by one warrior. So I had to fight boss Alpha alone. Any boss fights in this game were generally better than the mini fights that even if I used at once, since I could just focus on dodging.
Ready yourselves.
I got you.
Oh, bloody luck. Another one.
Shield up!
The dam unblocked, the voracious Drekkie dead. I'd say this jungle is well on its way back to its original glory.
So, what next, Father? Don't you think we should rescue Birger? Oh, guess what? While Odin was giving me a tour, his ravens took us to Svartalfheim, and I saw Durlin again. He was actually trying to do his job. We pretended not to recognize each other. At least I think he was pretending. Point is, it looked like Odin didn't know anything about Durlin helping us find Tyr.
Alphabet.
A, B, Janet. Children.
Yo, check it.
This is great. At different moments during our time here, we both thought that tragic Mike over here was our one true love, and now he is marrying whatever Janet is.
I like to read a poem. Jen, I give you a poem. Jen, we can bear with you. Send me fruits of your heart to me. Jacksonville Jaguar.
Jason, when I was recruited and I lost all,
Now Jacksonville Jaguar. We can bear with you. Send me fruits of your heart to me. Jacksonville Jaguar.
Look, over here. The water's flowing.
when I was recruited and I lost all my knowledge, I was confused.
You got the water flowing.
Only so we might access more of the crater.
Yeah, but with the water flowing, the plants and animals will come back. I think we just healed this place.
It was not my intention.
For goodness sake, brother, just take the win. With the water flowing and new paths open to us, I say we go for a stroll.
We will search, not stroll.
Oh, come off it. You've never enjoyed nature for its own sake? Not just for the treasure you might find?
I mean, treasure's nice too.
You're hopeless, both of you. Looks like our good deed has already brought back some wildlife. Suppose I spoke too soon.
Dragon's perched on that structure. Should we find a way up?
Triss, I saw Durlin again too. After we forged the spear, Odin appeared. He had Durlin with him, threatening him, as if he knew I would know him.
But if Odin knew all along, then while we were pretending not to know each other, he was pretending not to see through us. Man, he really is a good liar.
Sweetie, don't go. I don't care if you don't love me. I love you. It's the only thing that makes any sense to me in the world. No, stop.
Mimir, if I hadn't accidentally put Fenrir's soul into my knife, he would have gone to the light of Alfheim when he died, right?
Aye. Were he a god or a human who died in battle, a Valkyrie would have taken him to Valhalla or Folkvanger. Had he been a human or god who died outside of battle, he'd been cast down to Helheim. But Fenrir was a wolf, so his soul would have joined all the others in Alfheim.
Like mothers.
Yes, like your mothers. I'm here for you.
Want something in particular? No need to thank me.
Good. I was hoping we'd visit the crater again.
There's work to be done. The wayward spirits of the crater may still have more to tell us. And what else? See, their warriors still haunt...
We go.
Mimir, did you know God? How was he locked up to begin with?
Ah, Hell's feral sentinel. Well, believe it or not, Midgard was once bigger. Until Gar, then just a wee pup, got peckish.
He ate Midgard?
Only a few mountain ranges. And the fifth season comes after winter, but before spring. And
Go much further, we'll be right on top of the ogre. Better be sure we're ready.
We fight!
Yeah, I got that! Yeah, stay quiet! It went back to its perch. Let's go after it.
Okay, self-destruct time. Demoralize me, Michael. The only choice. I won't feel any pain or anything. Kill me.
Janet.
What?
Scan the neighborhood, please.
No sign of any humans, but I actually did find something for Vicky. What? Hello, Your Excellency. My name is Eleanor Shellstraw. We talk seat and judgment. We traveled a long distance to see you, oh great one. What do you guys think? Hi. I'm the judge. What's up, guys? How many times did I say you could go down first?
Actually, you were not 100% explicit.
One time. Both tell them, save their lives, start the new timeline, and come back here to observe them. One time is what I said. Uno. One.
Runner, I have to say, I support you 100%. What Michael did is unbelievable. Now, granted, I also tricked the doorman and stuck down to earth. But what are we going to do?
Realize what you did? You meddled in human affairs. Get written down, man. You know how much weird stuff has happened because of you little films in your life, Europe? That Hugh Jackman musical about P.T. Barnum? He made like $400 million. Also, the Jacksonville Jaguars are good now.
Awesome.
I'm serious. You're gonna make the playoffs. Blake Bortles is...
So, Mimir, how did they capture Garm in the first place?
That was Tears doing. He lured the beast somewhere safe and kept it distracted by lending his own arm to be gently chewed. Once the chains were on and the gate to Helheim was opened, Garm bit Tears' arm clean off in retribution.
But Tears not missing an arm.
Well, it grew back, eventually. He is a very resourceful god, after all.
No! There's no more money. This is registered.
Good luck, brother. Oh, things in the afterlife that don't happen wild things that happen here. Because while time on Earth moves in a straight line, one thing happens, next.
Wait.
Time in the afterlife moves in a Jeremy therapy.
What?
What is it you want?
Are you a father?
Yes.
Then you must understand. But now he's gone. Looking.
We're gonna help him.
What is it?
Statues separated.
His story is like many in this valley. Separated from someone they love by death.
We gotta get him back to his son.
Agreed.
You do? Huh? I assumed you'd say something like, reuniting the dead is pointless.
Not this time.
Okay, what the hell is this? The Doc. Yeah. The hell is that? And also, never. That's true. Occasionally, that moment of embarrassing time is the time moment.
Alka!
Nothing never occurs. So. God. Good news, everyone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got married, and then after we got married, we got tacos. In this whole time, you fellas were looking at stuff.
Yes, we are secret astronaut spies. So we leave this here.
I think you know the old dude. Stay out of trouble. Follow me, bro. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Bro.
Ah, a hunter lives here.
A careless one.
How's that?
We found its home.
I think this is where the untamed fury lays her head. Maybe we should wait here. Ambush her.
She will not return while we remain. She is too smart.
Interesting aftertaste set in a nearby river. Oh, why take fresh water away from the beaver and fish? No, I have my composting toilet hooked up to a water filtration system. One man's waste is another man's water.
Michael's not coming here. Basically, you are helping me. Because Michael Vision of me savvy and is 10 steps ahead of me this point of time. He's thinking going to be right. But he will never, ever, Michael or you
See, look at him up in his face. So great. Great one, only with Google and Sophie, and then says, this has to be good. And he says, the truth is, Dan, I will help my best friend. This is very so good. You won't be.
I really apologize. I'm very sorry I'm not going to see each other and have to help because I want you to be happy. I love you. I really do. I love you. Oh no, I'm sorry. Did I say something wrong? No, I'm just reading pictures. I just think about it. I should be happy my God for coming into my eyes, which is so nice. I don't know. I'm British. I never cry.
Have to introduce Simone.
Why? I was really great. She's getting all the cake pushing out of her system. That's right.
If we keep going this way, I believe we'll reach that air dragon's lair. Just making sure you know where you're going.
Thank you.
I have to get past those vines somehow.
Come on, bud. I know you're down, but you can't leave.
Alka!
Michael, what if all these antibiotics change my relationship? What if that special connection is gone? Yeah. Surrounded by good feelings, not destroyed.
How come?
Don't kill me! You know what? I just kind of look at this. Don't mind that. Hi there. What was that sound?
The way is clear.
What? No, I mean, only you. My mistake. Regular. Someone stabbed in the head. What? One year down, infinity to go. That means not not crazy. Chance you could get a look inside that obelisk? Check that magic scoreboard for a message? Yes, about 1 in 974. It's in a world. It did not work.
That's when the phone cannons go. Explode outward.
Open. That dragon is shaking in its scaly boots, I suspect.
America has a huge problem.
Once we approach the dragon, we will kill or
We
be
have to
killed.
have this conversation.
Understood.
Yes, Father.
Businesses are out of pocket. The amount of businesses, the percentage of businesses that operate under a business model that is sustainable and relies on
Come on.
customers and I cannot
Attack the throat!
Here it comes, behind you! Bloody hell! Finish there, you grabbing Godofwar!
It is done.
I'll say, that ogre's not getting up anytime soon either.
I can hear the animals. They're relieved. Maybe they'll come out of hiding.
I'd say we put something of a dent in the dragon population of this crater.
I can already hear the difference. Prey animals. They're a lot less scared.
You'll realize what it actually looks like to be homeless, and in America, it ain't that bad. I've seen homeless people with $1,200 iPhones. A homeless man once told me that he has cash, so he has access to iPhones. I've seen obese homeless people. Seriously, you gotta try to do this kind of thing. So authentic, but I've seen ticket options where I've never seen them before. Like phone services of cashiers. I've never heard of typical cashier. Lots on the iPad. They could hit me. One time I went to a concert and I went to the merch booth. I got a hoodie, bro handed me the hoodie, then turned around and iPad for a tip. Now I know these people don't get paid for it, but what in that interaction conferred a tip? Did he slip me $100 bill in the hoodie that did his I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna tip. But I don't usually see these at local businesses most of the time, so it's all on me. Also big tips.
Lad, am I right in getting the sense you've actually gotten to know Thor's daughter somewhat?
Yeah, dude's great. Wants to be a Valkyrie one day. And she deserves to be. Of course, I told her all about the Valkyries we faced, but I'm not sure how much she believes me. It didn't go great when I tried to tell her stories about her grandfather.
Anyone can have a blind spot when it comes to family. Some only learn the truth in the hardest way. I felt that one, brother. So, lad, is Trude who you meant when you asked about liking?
Through? No. I mean, I wasn't asking about anyone specific. And, well, Skilder likes Through. But she's only interested in becoming a Valkyrie. She's focused, you know?
Oh, very well, lad. Very well. Just hope you know if you ever need to review anything we've discussed.
I know. It's good. I'm fine. Find the token! It's making these things stronger! You're wearing a lot of ice right now!
Found something else for the cleansing pond, eh? We're overdue for a visit to the cleansing pool, aren't we, brother?
Or at least that's just my view, my game. Now, people that have never had a job might say, ain't that a good thing? It makes the waiters actually try to do their job.
Hey, Mimir, you ever notice Thor talk to his hammer?
Oh, still doing that, is he?
Yeah. Is he, like, charming the steel or casting a spell or something?
No, just a weird bloke.
I used to be a waiter. I was a waiter for weddings and other events in my late senior year, and my wage was decent, 15 an hour, and for a high school student, that's pretty good. Plus, I only worked on the weekends, man. This job was gonna be a breeze. But that was only because I was a kid. I ain't need that much in the first place.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I worked for pizza for a while, and it was nice to have it. And this was probably like, this was about 12 years ago. I was about 18 at this time. I used to work for Pizza Hut, and typically have the money at the end of the day. So more people get cash. Once I was making 2 years ago, 12 years ago. But the ability to go home with money in your hand really motivated me to go back the next day. I would go home and get $124 for that check. But to have that cash,
Mimir, when I was in Asgard, I saw Odin do something to some new Einherjar. He seemed kind of mindless until he cast a spell that restored their identity.
Aye, that was his habit, even when they were confined to Valhalla. I think letting them remember themselves was another small way of... Lovely! Now you can open that gate without that ogre hurling detritus at you.
Yeah, get that tip. You always go for the gay guys, because you know they give you the biggest tip. Congratulations, brother. Say that again, but very slowly. Keep going for the gay guys, they give you the biggest tip.
Your problem, but I'm talking about they couldn't take care of themselves with this wage. That's why they sold drugs on the side. That's why we should hold these businesses accountable to have higher wages for their employees, so they don't have to rely on tips anymore. We must rise against this corrupt business practice. Who's with me? Hey, you just saying this because you just don't want to pay tips no more. Well, duh. I don't like tipping. Who does? Who wants to pay more of their own money when they don't have to?
I actually like tipping people when I think it's a service is exceptional. I actually do not mind tipping people when I think that they do a good job, to be honest. But you know, I have a little bit more. So my dad always told me when I was young, I would never forget it. We went to a restaurant, and at this time I was getting tipping, but I was also like 15 years old. So, you know, you ain't got much to tip.
Spring, time of rebirth, the new one.
Oh, I've missed the smell of those flowers. I'm sorry, kid. Just come back already.
The perspective of not wanting to give a tip to somebody who just gave himself our service. I went to a restaurant.
That's right. We got more food at home. Come on.
I have to say, quite a nice change of pace helping these stags get home. For a moment, I was worried we'd have to kill them.
Yes.
You had a plan to kill it if it had attacked, didn't you?
Yes.
The water. It smells so fresh.
Brother, we should shove the boy in.
Huh?
You've developed a bit of a stance, it must be said.
I have not. I haven't. Right?
It is natural.
Father!
It's insane. So how could you not split my bill? Do your job. I'm not saying I'm not willing to do the gratuity, but I'm just saying split the bill so you know how much you gotta put into the pie. Include the gratuity in anybody's individual. Because everybody wanna put the card down. It's all awkward because you gotta get your cash out. You want the money. You know what I'm saying? Like you're making the decision. You're making the decision. Do your job if you want the 20% automatic gratuity. Split the bill. Well, I'm not asking. I'm not asking. I split the bill.
I'm misogynist. Robert. I am the other. I'm not saying that I do.
Father,
Because I want
what's the biggest thing you've
try
ever
to
thought?
balance out my good
I do
deeds
not
with my
know.
bad ones when I'm
Can't
in
remember.
early dates.
Why do you ask?
I don't know. So we can compare?
It is not a competition.
That one time.
I
I'm trying to get it.
yeah.
But if I gave zero darns or hangs or I would almost never tip. I would look at the bill, then pay the bill, then end it there. I would only tip if I received outstanding service. Because, most services nowadays are just average, regular stuff. Nothing to point out. But you still supposed to tip. In a perfect world, I would only tip if the person is enthusiastic. Nice. Fast service, give me a back massage, and also pay for my food. Then I'll tip. I can understand tipping delivery drivers because they also need the money to pay for their gas. But
some of them getting out of pocket, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that people are eating required you to tip, but they're like, well, the drivers might not want to take the job. I got to do required you. That's essentially you telling me.
The river's flooded. Do you think we can reach some new parts of the crater?
You have to be willing to pay your employees because you're not paying your employees enough. Just say that in a nice way. I think that I think that's out of pocket. I think drivers, but I think you force me to take the flight to get my service. I don't even know about my food. Half the time you go to you get the whole order. So, and then when you get this cold, I want to make sure my service is good. Make sure you guys
Mimir,
building that.
I'm not sure to ask this. There's stories Odin told me, like how he lost his eye, where the details are different from stories you told me. And I trust you, of course, but they don't seem like things you'd have a reason to lie about either.
One thing to remember about liars, they lie. They do it on principle. No issue too big or too small. They lie about anything they can get away with. Never mind that. Time to fight.
Right side! Father!
Behind you! Incoming!
You're on fire! But you probably already know that.
I've been doing it every year for the past 5 years, and I'll go for a month out of the year. They treat you, once they realize you're American, because I'm black, I go over there, and they think that I'm a Kenyan person that moved to America, and I act like an African American. I'm not adopted. So when they realize, no, I'm just African American. not. No matter what, I feel like I will be different, but I will also do it while playing.
3 legendary weapons. Do you have a favorite, Father?
No. They are tools for specific tasks. A preference would be meaningless.
I like the axe.
I too like the axe.
How are we gonna get to Birger? No way across this canyon.
Let's look for another path then. There, that's got to be the last drop. You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
It's back!
There we are. No more Drogadens, no more Hertha. One less thing to worry about.
Worry?
Oh, never while you're around, oh warrior of rippling muscle. Brother, I've been meaning to ask. Your homeland. I heard the gods there wielded every flavor of power you could imagine. Lightning, fire, the whole lot.
As did I, for many years.
Oh, any chance you could recall some of that magic?
No, I have tried.
Freya said magic is bound to the earth. When your homeland died, your powers probably went with it.
Well, probably for the best. Let the past stay in the past and all that.
Take care now.
Thanks for grabbing this.
halfway there by Septimus?
I do not like you.
I get that a lot.
2 down, halfway there.
One, maybe 3 times in a 40-something year career.
40 years? Billy Bob is looking good. He looks younger than he did on Bad Santa, don't you think?
They have given me the least notice. My own cat, who want to be in the movie with me. Hey, see if you can get me a landman. You know, who you're voting for. Whoever they voted for.
Father, can we build a lyre together?
The instrument. Why?
We hunt, we train. Those are the only 2 things you do to distract yourself.
They are not distractions.
Oh, of course not.
I just thought it'd be nice to learn some music. You could teach me, and... No. It's stupid. Never mind.
Seems Hollywood stuff for you. But I gotta admit, Adrian Brody was pretty damn good in the pianist.
Now, man, really don't care. When I do these Q&As now, I do it because I like talking to actors and kind of giving them some information about what we do, hearing what their questions are, what they want to know about. That's why I do it now.
You know, one thing is a weird thing. I think one of my favorite award show moments was Marlon Brando, but he didn't want to accept his Academy Award, so he brought up this Native American woman, talked about the plight of Native American. And then it turned out that wasn't really a Native American woman. And she was a crazy person.
Right.
My sister outed her. She wasn't at all Native American. She was just fucking nuts.
Oh my God.
She came up with a completely fake name. Just went up there and just was a nut. Just got all this attention, and she tricked Marlon Brando, and she tricked all those people. Everybody's like, "You're amazing. She's amazing."
That was a pretty funny story, actually. In 1973, Marlon Brando won Best Actress for Godofwar, but sent Sachi Littlefeather dressed in
Another
Apache
gift
regalia
for the
to
pod.
reject the Oscar on stage, protesting Hollywood's mistreatment of Native Americans amid the Wounded Knee standoff. She faced boos while security restrained John Wayne. After the event, her sisters and investigators revealed she was of Mexican-Spanish descent, not native, accusing her of ethnic fraud.
And to me, that's Hollywood. That moment is what it's really about.
Oh, yeah.
That and when they gave Will Smith a standing ovation after he smacked Chris Rock. But this is you. You're fucking insane. You guys are nuts. You have no idea which way is
Another
north.
carbon.
Someone
Last
says it's
ingredient
that
we
way,
need.
People have been given
One more ingredient around here, brother.
because they fucked something up. You know?
The meeting of Yari and Soma.
Right. So the 2 agreed travelling together might be beneficial.
And way less lonely.
Aye. Their bond with each other grew quickly, and the meals they shared became legendary. It was said that to dine with them could sustain you for weeks.
That was the last of the ingredients.
Can we take them back to the cauldron in Midgard?
More flowers.
If I had to guess, Starblush.
Let's review the tape. Still annoys me every time I watch it.
I just let that shit bother me.
Good for you.
It's like, I don't, I honestly don't give a fuck. And you know, people say that sometimes in a reverse psychology kind of idea, you know. And I tell my wife every time I'm going to win an award or lose one, you know, right? Because I know.
The Hillcrest battle that grave will provide.
And she'll go, no. That guy right there said together. She goes, how do you know? I said, trust me. Watch and see. I was nominated for a Golden Globe we went over there, and I knew instantly it wasn't going to happen because they had us, if you were in a stadium at a concert hall, and your seat was, here's the stage, your seat's right here, it's going to take you 30 fucking minutes to get to the stage.
That's hilarious. That's such a passive-aggressive move by the award show.
We watched it. I said, we're sitting back here by like the staff. I said, we're
Finish the story.
Gladly. It was said that Yari and Soma first shared a kiss in the fields of Jotunheim.
Wait, what? How did they get there?
Don't know. Point is, they went on countless expeditions, each location more beautiful than the last. But they found as they did, the destination became less important than simply traveling together.
What about the unnameable thing?
It was home. Yari and Soma had found it in each other.
Good. I was hoping we'd visit the crater again.
The realm has need of us. The wayward spirits of the crater may still have more to tell us. Also what? Say their warriors still haunt the crater. We could put them to rest.
Works for me.
That's cool. And I was there. I just want projected for like the lowest tier possible office assistant job.
Right now, everyone's graduating from college. They can't find a job. You're basically cooked. We're seriously in one of the worst job markets ever. Okay, this person says can't find a job as a fresh college grad, graduate from college, STEM degree. That's all of it. Getting a STEM degree is like the cheat code of getting a job, but now feels tied to apply for so many positions, and literally even positions that have nothing to do with the man's field. You can get anything. What's more than professional finding a job is difficult, lots of rejections, but did it really get to be this bad?
the shield holding up, lad?
It's good. I always knew Sindri was a great blacksmith, but this magical shield, it just feels natural.
The shield is well made, but it is you who wields it with skill.
Thanks.
Right now, he's had maybe some color jobs. And right now, a lot of people would say that kind of wish he was to an electrician or plumber because they have some jobs. And right now, there's so many people right now.
Looks like we can land over there on that beach.
They can't because there's really not that many jobs to go around. Before I show us the video, private this was an amazing Patreon. Click on it, connected Discord. Really need to all this never seen it.
Someone explain to me how I'm
Up there, it's back.
We'll find a way up.
Not once, not twice, but 3 times. What you're feeling behind is basically wrong. Soccer engineering is not what it used to be. 4 or 5 years ago, when you were able to have majors in college and soccer, my own, talk about that. My husband's helps a lot of recent college grads land roles in tech, and what he's seeing over and over again is engineering students transitioning to something like tech sales. Reason being, a lot of college programs for engineering are not as rigorous as they used to be, which means that grads are graduating without the competency level stuff. On top of that, a lot of it is being automated by AI. And then what we actually do most commonly is people come to terms with that.
Push forward.
What's cool is sales is a great way to get that human involvement, but then
You're on fire, Kratos! Double fire!
an employee for a long time, since 14 years. So long. And now we need to look at it or take in just like seeds that it's okay to experience life without exhaustion. It's okay to experience life in
Last enemy.
That just kind of started lying. So, as I continue to navigate, figure out what is next, I'm really excited because I've got some flaws. And it doesn't matter if it's like I'm excited.
You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Here is your hourglass.
Thank you. Now I can leave for full... A question first, brother. You wanted to make this valley your home. What stopped you?
I remember this valley. It was on the brink of devastation when I found it.
Was it a crater like you see now?
No, but the town was in shambles. Shattered glass, broken buildings. There was no home to be made here.
Did you see what caused the destruction?
I remember walking into a meat hall, and Thor was there.
Do you know why he was there?
There were whispers. He was looking for a Vanir military outpost. I didn't want any trouble, so I got out quick. That's the last I saw of him. But maybe there are others who saw more.
It's ass right out. Hey, Liberty!
I wonder if Thor was meeting someone at the meat hall.
Whoa. Do you think Thor was meeting Mom there?
Faye never drank with me, and she would not have with him.
Sometimes we never really know the ones we love, brother. She's back for more.
Is this a gay tour? Again?
A tactical retreat. Wise.
I think I know who this huntress is, brother. The Aesir called her the Untamed Fury.
Why'd they call her that?
Vanir refugees, families, hid in this jungle to escape the Aesir. Ain't heard Yar search, but it was the Untamed Fury who found them, picking them off night after night, until they were all dead.
They chose the wrong jungle, and her retreat is strategic.
I'm working my first. Whoa! I'm about to burn myself. Okay. Anyways, I'm currently working my first time time after the age of 5. I'm working on my I graduated from university 10 months to find a job. I've never been more looking for a hobby or grateful in my entire life. I got to move back to college and have my city life. I really enjoy my job. It's really hard, but what I'm doing for it, I won't get into all that. That's not the point. The point is that going from I'm not going from being in school to being where you're super busy in school. So like it's a different kind of busy, but at least you were physically busy. I'm going from being unemployed to type jobs that are 20 hours a week.
Dragon's here.
Prepare yourself.
Father, watch out!
Attack the throat!
happy, but I just need some general advice because I slept in and did nothing for like 10 months, and the adjustment is actually ruining my health. Things happen, and well, and about once this eat buttered toast and go to bed at 8. I would get the same. A lot of people do tell you not that bad, things like that, but me personally, it hurted.
Dragon's here.
Prepare yourself.
Father, watch out!
Go for the throat!
Dragon, on the left! Can't do anything while he's on that pillar.
Joker, left flank!
It's back!
Incoming, above you!
You got Bifrosted! Bifrosted bird?
Saying this, but uni was mad pointless. University was mad pointless.
Left side!
Oh, he's on the other one. Should have seen that coming. Nasty hit! You all right, brother?
Brother, let's roll!
It is done.
Well, this one's done. Got a ways to go before this crater's cleared out. And with that, we've now taken down about half the dragons in this crater as well.
Huh. I can hear the birds. They're rooting for us. That's nice. One less dragon, but the one that grabbed Yerger's still free. We should go save him soon, right?
Another one. We scammed another one, guys. Hey, get in the bag. It's another empty gun. The unit's mad useless, and I'll be the one to say, yeah, the units come fight the units. I'll take it all on. One man does 100 units. Talking about units. Talking about uni. Uni is such an experience. You don't get that experience elsewhere. And just the units and the social butterflies. As the snowdrop from to a hub. You're not thinking about the real things in there. Certificate that's under your bed now. Certificate that's under your bed. And motives in the accommodation are gone. You've got now to show for it. It's the certificate under your bed. What's it done for you? It's done nothing for me. It's done nothing for me. It's a touchy subject for me. It's what a 4K debt. What? Who's going to pay that? Me. Who's going to pay that debt? Me. Got no job for you, me.
Father, I wanted to ask you something about your blades. The ones from your homeland.
What of them?
Why don't you just throw them away? I see the way you look at them sometimes. Like you're... I don't know. Like you hate them.
Even hateful things have their uses. Besides, I tried. They came back.
I just graduated from university, and let me tell you, what did I learn? What did I learn from university? Jack shit. I feel like I learned nothing pretty young. I think the one thing that I can take away is the people that I met. It's just my boys, my friends that I made, my network, the connection. That's it. And nothing else. I learned nothing. School is a waste of time. I just sit down and I look at my assignments and I see every English assignment and I click on it and it happens to be the most useless assignment which will never further my education. I really start praying to ChatGPT. I start praying to ChatGPT. Oh my god, please take away English class. Please take away English class. Please make the English teacher's job useless. Because why is this the most useless class I've ever taken? I swear I've been writing the same essay since I was in 6th grade. The only thing that's ever changed in my learning of English and writing and composition is the MO format and bibliography. Oh, but the same exact thing, just more words since 6th grade. And then English just found one of the most insufferable rude people ever. It's just about how much they like you living. It's so dumb. I really don't much ChatGPT. Please save me, ChatGPT. Please save me. Like, I just can't wait for the day that ChatGPT takes away English class. This is so useless.
And I think all this relates to super hard in college. Putting in the work. Because if you do that, then you're going to school and you're just going to school. That's not the case. I have so many friends who also want to do English and have really good history, but they're like really struggling to find work just to our market. So I hope they just think that the one thing about my option is just not that
As somebody who's in college, I'm literally about to walk in class right now in 10 minutes. If you don't have a full ride scholarship, you should not be. And when I tell you, this shit is the biggest waste of time ever, I'm not lying. And if you're paying for it, that makes it even worse. You know, you're not paying for the education itself when it comes to college. You're paying for that little piece of paper you get after 4 years. I mean, anybody can pull up to any lecture and learn whatever they want. It's all about what they want to and whatnot. At the end of the day, you can learn the same amount as you do in college, maybe 10 times more, if you take that 4 years and use it to learn yourself as opposed to going to college. So to anybody out there who was thinking, should I go to college or should I take that risk? Take that fucking risk.
Shame on me for being the bad guy here, but we've been saying for 2 or 3 years that the college degree doesn't guarantee you a job, so why are y'all still in your feelings when you're graduating college in May of this year and you can't find a job, acting like you're surprised, appalled, shocked, shook, crashed out, whatever? We've been saying it for a couple years. Sending people to school and getting a degree does not guarantee you a job. And yeah, it's harder in this market than it was a couple years ago, but this isn't a new concept. You can look at your degree and come up with 6 or 7 jobs that you can actively do with that degree.
Let's do it.
If all you did was go to school, you didn't work while you were in school, you didn't do an internship while you were in school, you didn't build a network while you were in school, you're going to struggle. Now, I'm not trying to be mean. I know this comes off as being gruff and a little bit insensitive, and I know it's tough for
Don't
people,
get
but
killed in the
this
meantime.
isn't a new concept. There are different ways that you can go down a path, whether it's trades, whether it's blue collar, whether it's entrepreneurship, whether it's, you name it. There are multiple different paths that you can do to generate income, so you're not trapped in this college cycle. So for college grads who just got out, you're not the victim that you think you are. Yes, it's tough. But people have been saying this for years, and y'all guys chose to ignore it, and now the consequences are eating you up.
There are people really saying with our whole test that college is a scam and it shouldn't exist because people should just go to trade school to make themselves valuable in society. What about doctors or astronauts or veterinarians? What about those people? You want a doctor that's never been to school? You want pipe fitters operating on your heart? Alright.
Super hot take, but I believe that we're at the end of a master's degree or a second degree doing anything for anybody besides a lawyer, doctor, any of that. I have a master's degree and I graduated and I thought I would be assumed for so many jobs. I have found out in one interview graduating in May, and I probably applied for about hundreds of jobs and have had my resume redone over and over. Various lessons, which I've been doing since I was about 15. I still I've also been paying class action settlements, which, if you've never heard of that, it's when companies are going through lawsuits, so they're able to claim money from companies that with those companies if you're eligible, like that. So yeah, I'm applying on lawsuits to get money. I will say though, even though I'm side hustling my way through life right now, I wish I had known about paying class action
Good find. Might justify a quick visit to the cleansing pool.
I feel like
You've got plenty of those crystals. Should we visit the cleansing pool?
how truly hard it is to find a decent paying job. I have all the credentials, I have 2 degrees, I have the experience, I have the resume, I have it all. Stop buying water, my coffee for $5, then take an afternoon nap, and then read my book inside, and then have a nice dinner. That's my life.
We have brought you what you asked.
Thank you, my love. She waits for me in full hunger. Now I can ask her to spend eternity with me. How can I repay you?
Tell us what you know of that day.
I was at the meat hall. Thor was there. He had a strange drinking companion. Some sort of creature, the likes of which I'd never seen. It had this barrel of meat that seem to never
I
go
called
empty.
the biggest
What were they
Winston
doing
Churchill
there?
fan I know to
They
join
didn't
me
grind
living
drunk.
like legend
They
for a
were
day.
pot.
Drink
He
your
was
drink.
pot.
Puff, puff. These are Winston Churchill's preferred beverages. The quantity
what do you
matters
make
when
of
it
this?
comes to alcohol. So we're
Scott
gonna
has always loved a
separate fact
strong
from
drink
fiction.
with questionable
The
company. But I've never heard any word of his creature companion. This isn't a lot to go on, I'm afraid.
Well, we know one thing. Thor was totally drunk when the valley was destroyed.
There's still much we do not know, and whether your mother was involved remains unclear.
Join me in this elaborate
Father,
excuse to get drunk
what
at
was
work.
Spartan training
Called
like?
a friend of mine, comedian,
Unforgiving.
an author, host of
Is that why you didn't train me like one?
Andrew Heath.
Did you not
They
think
brought
I
over
could handle it?
Winston Churchill.
I did not think you should have had to.
Thanks.
Hey, buddy. Good morning. You ready for Churchill for a day? I'm very excited for Churchill. Okay. So Johnny Walker Red was the go-to Scotch choice. I've already started when Churchill has reported inserting so
Lightning! It's coming! Going for it all! The dragon's back, and it's angry!
How flattering.
Left side!
Super genius to be able to handle the
What the fuck?
Incoming! Above Impressive!
The cigar smell, yeah, up to 10 cigars a day. It started with breakfast in bed. Breakfast burritos.
Another kill.
That's a sign we're on the right trail.
We're getting close.
With some food in the
I
belly.
remember last time you
drink
looked
number
just like
one
a pile
down,
of rocks
crawling
at
out of
first.
bed, getting set up. Drink number two. Drink number two. I feel as though the last Scotch flavored water that I had was not even that flavored. It is worn off for me completely. I was feeling just
Aye, some rocks are not like the others.
As an extrovert who enjoys drinking, it's a great way to kick off my day. You guys want to do this every day. I'm a sweater.
Another.
Burnt flesh.
There we go.
It's close.
Looks like Scotch flavored
If
water.
one rock moves, I'll be ready.
Well, cheers, my good man. Winston.
No doubt about it. Just like the frozen lightning bolt in Midgard.
English things
Yes,
we
I
can
have never been here.
Curious this morning. All right. I'm making tea. What are you doing? I'm chewing.
Another crystal for the pond.
What are you doing now? I'm adding unnecessary U's to words in this old book. Howard, what are you doing?
Not getting through here while
This
the
is the
sun's
last
out.
drink of the morning, right? Okay, so how you feeling so far? I feel great. I don't know whether it's the fine company or the sunlight or the whiskey, but I feel really good. I think I should drink much more on a regular basis in the morning. I think morning whiskey morning whiskey might be a better guess. I still feel the slightest trail of that second one as I'm going into the third. I'm at that point where I'm like kind of playful and jokey, but not yet violent. Yeah. Which you'll see here in a minute. Just for right now, though, I feel great. The Winston. The Winston.
Who, I don't care for that flat. No, sir. You were having a better time with the bubble water? The bubble water made it, just gave it a little bit of, oh, this is an interesting cocktail. Right. This is just, my eyes felt it. Okay, so I think this is about a reasonable time for us to get into probably the thing that Winston Churchill was even more well known for than alcohol consumption, seating Hitler. Oh, sure. Yeah. So we got some very intuitive. He enjoyed those quite often, but he would venture out. So later on, I'm going to pull out one of my favorite cigars. You know, once it becomes a little bit arcade, but well, so I get my first cigar. I want to try and take it just about the band. Hold on a second. There's some turpitude inside that thing. What is cigar means. You see, our morning of 3 scotch and sodas is now complete. Moving to the early afternoon with an ambitious quota of champagne. It was Winston Churchill would finish an imperial pint-sized bottle of champagne, not these.
Stay alert. Say the uncles.
We gotta stop their dark magic.
Okay, lunchtime. Right? Doing all right? Yeah, I'm feeling a little fine. We have to kill this bottle. That's tough, but this is the last week choke. How else do you save the food? We tried to come up with the most which one we could think of. Fish and chips. Fish and chips, but probably not. Fish and chips. The next best thing, gas station.
Typically those wheat spots come in threes. Maybe there's another somewhere around here.
You know, do this? You know, look fancy? You know, more people die from errant champagne for
Brother, the wee bastard's about to explode!
Sober, he would not have suddenly been a limp-wristed fascist sympathizer.
What do you want, Spirit?
The nature of the effects of alcohol.
And full.
You
My
get to the point
commitment.
where you're uninhibited, you have that liquid courage, you're a bit more brave.
Help.
You don't really give a shit what other people think. A lot of times people drink
was looking for a fight with the Vanir military.
Were the Vanir fighting the Aesir in this valley?
Aye. A battle of Vanir would eventually lose.
But what does the frozen lightning have to do with this conflict?
There's only one way to find out, brother.
My message.
Keep looking.
Have you found it?
Lord Green was my favorite British aristocrat until he died. He died, like David said, years ago. But Lord Green, he was on the House of Lords Alcoholism Prevention Committee until it came out and he drank 2 bottles of wine a day. I was like, well, I'm fine. And then the reason that he did that was he parked his car on the steps of Parliament. Like on the steps. And also threatened to kill Tony Blair. One of the things that I'm jealous of him is that he's got this intense self-assuredness. Yeah. I think part of it is that he was an aristocrat, and so he was just like, I am, by definition, better than everybody. Right. And I think that in his mind, he was far more concerned about what his kick-ass ducal ancestors would think of him than what you or me would think of him. Yeah. Right? Like, for me, like, if I go on Twitter and Raptor Ass Lord 432 says he doesn't like me, it bothers me. Right? But, like, Winston Churchill would not give a fuck about that. Winston Churchill, I don't know who you are. Like, the Duke of Alva, and I stuck it to the communists. Is there any more of that bottle left?
Oh,
yes.
definitely
Look
need
at this
that.
guy. We're on the Churchillian pace. You complete the day. How are you feeling so far? Oh, I feel fantastic. Me too. And the fact that I feel this fantastic before 1:30 of the afternoon, I totally want to fight tournaments. A great sign that the rest of the day is going to be awesome. Oh, Christ. Come find me. I'll fight all of you. Every one of you. Because I'm very fancy. You have to tell people that you're Sure. Nice. You're getting a good one. Thank you. I'll take the shitty one. Oh, no. You do look like a very aged 12-year-old boy wearing his dad's hat. No, that's great. Because I usually get the most handsome character in the Wallace and Gromit claymation film. So I'll take 12-year-old boy. I look like I'm in Five Goes West. But anyway, look, it's the look of judgment. I am deeply feeling inclined to retract my statement from this morning when we were hanging out in bed with, when I was like, I think this whole Churchill thing's overblown, right? You could work your way through this over the course of it's like, you're not, you're in the past. But like, if you have to go kill the Nazis and figure out where you're invading, this is actually pretty intense.
Yeah, good luck. So to keep us on pace, technically we need about 6 more ounces.
Am I saying words? Yeah, very good.
This is the moment where, like, okay, if I keep drinking, I will pay more.
Oh, definitely the that guy, he doesn't even exist yet.
After lunch, he would have a cognac as a digestif. There's rocking 2 quart method.
This isn't me drunk, I was only given 2 quarts. I was not given
And
it
I
time.
am whole again.
It's not my fault. I know how knives
Now
work.
I can deliver my message.
Churchill would have made it work without him.
Of course.
He was spared at it in force of
Don't
will.
worry, we're handling the issue.
No.
That is a generous
Tell us what
chunk of meat,
Yes,
my
I
man.
remember now.
You should use a knife.
On the day the valley was destroyed, Thor was swinging his hammer wildly through town. Everyone was terrified.
Why did you go to
Then
the
a fair-haired warrior stepped in his path and
What's wrong with you? I would love to have a knife.
She was a
I would
brave
love to
woman.
have a knife.
This fair-haired warrior must have been Faye, brother.
Yeah, Mom stood up to Thor.
I'm not sure if Faye had bravery or bravado. Not many live to tell the tale of a fight with Thor.
Faye never spoke of fighting him.
Everyone has secrets.
We do not know for certain this was Faye.
Aye, there is only one way to find out, brother.
Flying away!
Strike and retreat tactics. Smart.
The beaches.
I will admit, seeing a nap after lunch on the schedule looks very... I will admit...
Fight them in the trenches. Fight them on the beaches. Make them feel it. About the place.
I will admit, seeing a nap after lunch on the schedule looks very silly at first. After that lunch, it seems absolutely that post lunch nap. I did about
Right side, brother!
Steel yourself.
I think that's probably more in line with what would be like the best
Left to right!
I
nicest one set the helmet, set it down, and I'm really that. I don't like that fight.
Dragon's here!
But even partake in different kinds. The ones that I'm enjoying these days are the diamond crowns.
Dragon incoming!
Some that Churchill was done smoke, a few of my favorites. There you go. Put that. That's really nice. Nipple tip that you look for in the chart. That's very nice. Very the peppery sense, kind of like nutty. Yeah, kind of like that. Whiskey try. That's what's going on.
Maybe now life in this valley can flourish again.
I'm sure Anvara would be happy if we killed another one of these.
Let's get this forward. We have a nice little threshold that we still function, but we're feeling good. Okay, yeah, just like sticking up for old
We should follow the glowing spit. Find the director. Well, kind of obvious.
Oh, that is nice and lovely water. Isn't it better? It is better. This was the point of the day where he would do his office work. Literally, I think before we were filming, you all were like, "How are you doing?" And I was like, "Well, I literally had to send out emails to a bunch of authors." And I woke up and I was like, "Don't send him an email right now because you got." And this is exactly when Winston Churchill would send emails.
Wish this one were like the dragons in Midgard. They were nice.
They were also intelligent dwarves who had been transformed into dragons.
Still.
I feel they're catered to by either red team or blue team dynamics. They're delightful, pithy problem solvers podcast, and I do a lot of policy analysis and author interviews, big thinky ideas, that kind of thing. So if you're also a drunk, I probably enjoy it. Be sure to check out Andrew's stuff. You're one of my favorite people to have conversations with. I'm actually just letting things go. I'm feeling good, but I feel like I could at this point an audience with Queen try and say, yeah, England. Oh, yeah. Watch out! I'm still operating.
He carried some writing. Grab it, would you? Seems the travellers were told that by exploring the 9 realms and beyond, they'd find a way into paradise.
Told by who?
Someone calling themselves the Blind Guest. Sounds like the bastard, doesn't it?
Okay, I think this is the conversation. That's right. I've had 5. I'm going to have another in a moment, but I'm never confined.
Another painful growth removed from these lands, eh?
Insult.
You've got a few crystals. Why not pay the pool a visit?
What are you telling me? Probably. I don't even know anymore. Thank you. All right. Tell me the best Churchill story that you know that is relevant to you and how you connect it. My first paid government gig was for the British Parliament. I worked for them for... My first paid government gig was for the British Parliament. I briefly worked for John Burko.
Got him cornered!
I got to go on to the Parliament. I had a first
Watch out! You're on fire! But you probably already know that. Behind you! Look out!
And even though
Incoming! Right side!
the best Churchill story is to know that my first government was for the British Parliament. I worked for them for... My first paid government gig was for the British Parliament. I briefly worked for John Burko, who went on to become the Speaker of the House of Commons, probably because of me. I got to go on a tour of Parliament, and I had a first life who was just me. Yeah, they took me to this big-ass oak table, and they showed me these grooves in it. And they're like, Churchill would just bang his fist into the table when he was making a point. His brain would make grooves in the table.
I'm back. Don't mind me. I know you don't want me around.
They're like, yeah, it's fine.
Not say that.
You don't need to. The boss sends me out the most often, and I know why. I'm unbearable. That's why you hate me.
You are not my enemy. You are irrelevant. A stranger.
So, you don't despise me?
I do not feel one way or the other.
That's honestly kind of a relief. I mean, yeah, you're a stranger to me too. Why should I care what you think?
Now you understand.
Fantastic, Master Kratos. I'm glad to know we do not
I
care
guess
about each
I
other.
was expecting more of like head back, eye twitch.
I don't know if that was necessarily the best lesson, but what do I know?
Anya, I gotta say, okay, this jacket's buying me so much cover. Is it not? Like if I wear this exact same amount of the t-shirt, you'd be like, that guy's really drunk. But in the smoking jacket, you're like, oh, he's pretty good shit. I think maybe that's why, like, when I wear more, it's my formal t-shirt. Yep. Of the many people that went to Pookerville High School or wherever you're from, yeah. Like it out in the park, yes.
So, final thoughts in living like Winston Churchill for a day, drink for drink, puff for puff. Both Keaton and I went into this thinking, you know what? Spread throughout an entire day, I think this is manageable. No, it's not. Especially combined with cigars. We did not even get, well, he got, I think, 5 cigars. I got 2 6 cigars. Nowhere near the purported 10 cigars that he would occasionally smoke up to in a day. And even though I'm in the industry and I effectively drink for a living,
You saved us
I
back on
had
the
a
boat.
horrible night's sleep.
Right, Father?
And the first thing I did after waking up the next morning
and
was keep my brains out.
There's a mystic gateway nearby, but I have
Hear
no
that?
stone for it.
We do.
Listen,
I can't believe you survived that fall.
This is
How'd you do
about
it?
14 feet.
I rolled.
This actually, I could have done it from the balcony.
Talk later.
Claymore.
thanks for watching the episode. Throw a like and comment on there if you can. Now, we do have a live stream coming up. Daniel and I are going to be drinking some really nice Mexican recipes.
I have no need for this. Maybe I'll see you back at the camp.
And under different circumstances, one hopes.
I'd like to point out, Rebecca, that it's like when we all look at each other when we're driving, everybody's fucking on.
Well, with Birger safe, we can get out of here. Or explore some more, if you wanna.
The stag of winter. It looks hungry.
Come on already. Just come back with me. I don't care how hungry you are.
I'll take,
Just one stag left. Thanks for saving the realm and all that. I'd have gotten to it myself, and with more style. But thanks.
You're welcome, he means to say. I'm surprised, brother. You'd think a stag would run in terror at the sight of you. Not exactly a calming presence, are you?
I am always calm.
Good one.
That crystal could use a dip in the pond, don't you think?
you want to ask for a confidential question?
Mimir, wouldn't you prefer to face forward rather than backward?
We already tried.
There were issues with viscera.
Oh.
There was a brief bit that I thought I might get used to it.
He did not.
Kids like to do.
Would you have a car with you?
No, I don't.
What about this one?
This one's fun.
Watch the spring game.
Yeah, Dakota's a football tonight.
More spit.
Then we're going the right way.
Take a school yet?
Alabama.
I applied to all the MOCs. It's just a possibility.
Judging by the glowing saliva, it would seem we're on the trail.
Maybe we should go to this game.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Sure, I'm open. You make up your mind.
That son of a bitch is a celebrity.
Keep an eye out.
Don't get it down. You're gonna die, Daddy. Swear to God, I'm gonna die. Die.
Yeah, they pulled the van up beside it, offloaded the drugs from the plane to the van, and that oil tanker came over the hill and hit him going about 70. I don't know if I'd call it that.
It's something that doesn't belong.
Let's go visit their money.
We're overdue for a visit to the cleansing pool, aren't we, brother?
Yeah. Thieves at home.
That makes no sense.
That is where the creature nests.
Can't get across here. Let's find a different way around.
I reported state trooper pulls them on it. I have my truck in the tunnel. They found before I get out, report it, hope for a speedy trial, or never get it back. Then I got to buy a new fucking truck, and it gets stolen.
You expect me to believe that Chevron and Exxon allow their equipment to be stolen?
Hotels don't mess with that. Only mess with them.
Learn.
Father, I know I look like you.
In what way?
Like, bigger. When do I get muscles like yours?
When you work for them.
But Baldur was really strong, and he didn't have any muscles.
My strength does not come from my body, but both are honed by discipline.
What's that mean?
Means you've got the strength of a god no matter what, lad. But if you want the physique of one, you'd
Set
better
that aside for now. Come.
Careful, brother. You go down there and we're asking for a fight. That Dreckie won't take kindly to us just passing through.
Ready.
We fought Valkyrie. How bad could another Dreckie be?
Well, I didn't have to kill it. You stood there and stared. Well, I didn't have to kill it. You stood there and stared at the goddamn thing behind you and left in one option.
You know, I really miss the nice dragons from Midgard.
There can't be many more dragons left now.
Then what are we waiting for?
Found something else for the cleansing pond, eh?
I thought you said it's green Evening, ladies. Breakfast or supper? Yeah. You guys margaritas? Peters is not.
I live to drink another day. Well, in Folkvanger at least. Now I can meet my friend and make amends.
You owe us a story first.
A battle. Unlike anything I've ever seen. I remember a great clash of metal in the sunlight. Thor, he wielded his hammer. But it was matched by a remarkable axe.
This axe? Did it belong to a fair-haired warrior?
Yes! That's the one! She brandished that axe with exacting precision, strength. Never has there been a weapon to match Mjolnir. But with that axe, and that warrior, Thor was in for the fight of his life.
It was Faye who fought Thor in this valley.
It was more than just a fight. Sounds like Mom was beating Thor.
It seems there is much I never knew about her. And now she is gone.
Maybe. But her story here isn't finished.
You got a side piece?
Daddy, you don't have another daughter, do you?
Know what? My face is itchy. I think my beard's coming in.
Is it?
Yeah, on my jawline. See? It's growing.
Is it?
That's not just dirt.
It's not dirt.
Sounds like a fucking marble apparently. Sounds like it's the valley. It's like what we're in the hell.
Y'all enjoy it. We're about to head out.
Together?
Doesn't matter if coincidence. We will be leaving that place. Different
Stay for supper? Your lawyers are rich, so welcome to join us.
I think I need new socks.
What has happened?
They're wet.
They will dry.
You know, I just knew you were gonna say that.
Then why did you ask?
I really not sure.
Wait. Be ready for combat.
Alka! It's gonna blow!
Stay alert. Say they're all close.
We gotta stop their dark magic.
Nasty hit! You all right, brother? Give him one more.
Changing arrows! It's gonna blow! Changing arrow!
Right side, brother! Behind you! Look out!
Say there. It's like they feel more at ease as they're dying.
But
Kinda creepy.
my husband's gonna make a lot of money. That has to be filtered through taxes, and a foundation is the best way to do that.
What's it say, brother?
What's in the hearing, Tom? To get to
So do you. So are you. Bet your ass I am.
Harden. Mr. Harden. My name's Skipper Norris. Looking for work I ain't got none. Looking to sell me something I ain't got no money to buy. I'm looking to make you dead. How you gonna do that? Your oil lease expired in 97. I don't sell. What economics work. One please. You dried up. You had to put a frack well in. Ain't nobody gonna do that for an 80-acre park. No, sir. They'll do 50 of them. That's what I'm putting together. A little pump jack's made for a 1,000-foot well. Your oil seeped up through a crack in the shell. Stands to reason, drill 7,000 feet, go horizontal. You'll find where your oil seeped in. You've held on to the minute. Grandkid, in my case. Help make it work something. You don't look like a man. You're working. Sir. I want 20% for the work. No, sir. Honest man.
Did I ever tell the two of you how I made a small fortune in Asgard? Once, Balder arranged for every archer in the city to open fire on him. We took bets on how many arrows could be lodged in his body until the sheer weight of them made him fall down.
That's awful.
Oh, no. He was laughing the whole time. And mine was the closest guess. 446 arrows exactly.
That's horrible. You better not tell that story in front of Freya.
Yes, lad, because I've suddenly taken leave of my senses.
Just saying.
I'm in
No, somewhere private.
Let's do an employee who is convinced of yeah, that sounds like a Tommy, pick the dirt road out in the oil fields where there's no wind. That sounds like a great fucking idea.
Yeah, well, I'm convinced because you told me and you told my boss and you told everybody else who would fucking listen. I think the oil field is exactly where they're at.
Why?
Because you need to renegotiate a $170 million farm out lease, and I think you need at least a basic understanding of what you're renegotiating.
You know what? Since you know so much, why don't you renegotiate it?
2 reasons, honey. 1, it's not my fucking job, it's yours. And 2, the president of the company needs a buffer in negotiation.
I need a lecture in negotiating, Tommy. I have a law degree in it. And you know what? Monty already has a buffer. So get it there, give it your all. I'll be there to clean up the mess when you're done.
Monty's not the president. Right.
Why?
Because Mommy's laid up in a hospital waiting for a fucking heart transplant and he's not strong enough to survive. The trust made me president. And if you don't think that firing marrying you is at the top of my to-do list, and I haven't made a strong enough impression. But, now's your chance to look these things.
Why not just fire me and use Nate?
Because Nate is a very good lawyer, and nothing will fuck up a great deal like a good lawyer. I need a fucking closer. I need a killer so that they don't see coming. And you're certainly that.
Send me a pin. I would like to point out my license to carry this shoe.
Malcolm!
I'd like to point out, Rebecca, that you don't need a license to carry.
She's wounded. We can end this.
Come to hell!
She's on the run again.
Think the blood will lead us to her den?
Translated to video games nearly
Follow
3
the
dozen
blood.
times. Beam Software took the first swing with the Hobbit software adventure in 1982, developing a tech...
Graffiti all over the wall. Somebody illegally dumped their household trash here. This has been here for weeks. There's even graffiti on the abandoned house. This isn't London.
Fresh
It's not
blood.
New York.
Yeah.
This is
Getting
actually
closer.
Tokyo, Japan.
Never would I have imagined that a small video about graffiti would cause such a firestorm. For those of you who don't know, this is a YouTuber who goes by Oriental Pearl or Alyssa. A little while back, Alyssa made this video here called What is Happening to Japan, where she goes into various places in Tokyo and talks about criminal activity, teenagers in poverty, and homelessness.
It's sad. There's a lot of elderly, homeless people in Japan and an alarming number of young homeless, which was very common in the past.
In response, Chris Broad, who probably has the biggest foreigner in Japan YouTube channel based on monthly views, went onto Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, the YouTube community tab, and Alyssa's comment section to show his disgust at her video, calling her a grifter who produces sensationalist content designed to make Japan look bad in exchange for views and money, instead of, a cartoon trying to look after her community and reflect the interests of the local Japanese community. See the comments that Chris made. Alyssa wrote a post on Facebook that made this video asking him to remove the comments, which I think much needed, aside against this big trying to censor her critics.
A lot of problems with this post other than just being malicious, unnecessary. I asked him to take it down. It's still up.
Yeah, this was a bad move. Chris was accusing her of some pretty harsh and untrue things, but I don't think she should have said that.
Let's see where they
Anyway,
lead
now that
them.
we're all caught up, let's talk about this video here that Chris made where he copies Alyssa's title, What is Happening to Japan? Originally, before Chris made this video, I wasn't really going to talk about this drama outside of a small mention in a different video that I was already working on. However, Chris's video was so dishonest and manipulative that I'm surprised that it wasn't made by Hassan Piker. And the worst part is that you can't tell he's being manipulative unless you know a lot about his channel, have insider information on the subject, and can interpret statistics. So of course everyone took Chris aside because his following is much bigger, and it requires at least 10 seconds of research to prove some of his points as false. Well, this video didn't help either, but the lack of fact-checking of Chris's video, particularly from other YouTubers, was disgusting. Now, full disclosure, I've been friends with Alyssa for about a year. She helped out a lot with my Japan trip, so I do have a bias. However, I've been a fan of Chris's channel for probably close to 10 years, so I think that cancels out the friend bias. I'm not taking Alyssa's side because we're friends. I'm taking her side because I think Chris is wrong on this subject and was highly manipulative. And also because in order to make his point, Chris essentially rubber stamps vandalism, which particularly pisses me off because as an American, I'm tired of people constantly defending criminal behavior. It's not a violent riot where people are setting buildings on fire. It's a mostly peaceful protest. Oh, come on, the graffiti's not that bad. There's always been graffiti in Japan. Look, here's some graffiti from the 90s. Therefore, it's okay. That doesn't matter, Chris. Unless the property owner consented to it being there, it's a crime, and it's not wrong for Alyssa to be upset about that. Clearly, Japanese people don't think it should be there because there are anti-graffiti signs everywhere.
Anyway, let's get into Chris's video.
The other day I started receiving messages from people asking me if Japan is okay, linking a rather ominous sounding video called What is Happening to Japan. It wasn't just the title and thumbnail that were ominous, description reading, Is Japan cooked? I've seen a lot of changes and things seem to be getting worse. In an era where I'm now being sent daily AI videos and photos that sorely misrepresent Japan for bizarre it may even always appreciate
Yeah, why didn't you scratch out about that? I mean, those AI videos constantly spread false information about Japanese culture. Personally, I think that's a much bigger issue as YouTube is flooded with them. So where's the video about that? Anyway, let's talk about Tokyo, more specifically a part of Tokyo called Kabukicho.
For half of the runtime of the video, the creator in question walks through Kabukicho in Shinjuku.
Sorry about the instant pause, but you might notice that throughout the video, Chris continuously blurs Alyssa's face and her channel name, and calls her the creator in question instead of by her name or by her YouTube channel.
Why is he blurring her face? Why is he blurring her face out? And no reference to the channel? Oh, no way. No way he did that.
Allow me to point out that this is not to protect her from Chris's viewers harassing her, which is something that will happen anytime you criticize someone, no matter what preventative actions you take. But Alyssa has a channel with over 1 million subscribers. Anyone who would write a mean comment about her already knows who Chris is talking about. So this is not an altruistic, protective move. What's actually going on here is that he's using an old Twitch streamer technique of purposefully not mentioning people by name, because big creators know that the easier they make to find the person they're criticizing, the more followers they will bleed to their opposition, because it allows followers to fact-check their favorite creator and sympathize with the person that they're criticizing. This is a strategy that Hassan Piker and friends love using, so that less people find out that actually the creator in question is not as bad as you made them out to be.
Hassan calls out the haters and sloptubers.
Oh my god. All the videos on my something I did do. Oh my god. All the sloptubers.
Obviously talking about me here, but he's never going to mention my name, just in case one person from the audience checks out my channel and realizes that Hassan is a complete fraud and everything.
Chris blurring Alyssa's face is him basically saying, I'm afraid of losing followers, so I'm going to intentionally make it harder to fact-check what I'm saying. I mention this because Chris very clearly tells his audience to not watch Alyssa's content or do any critical thinking for themselves. I don't care how bad you think the content is, outwardly discouraging your followers from watching the source material for themselves so they can come to their own conclusions is immoral. But you know, I wonder why he would say that. Maybe people would find out that he's lying about the thing. Maybe he's avoiding important arguments. Maybe he edited things out of context or said she said things that she didn't say. Well, why don't we get into that?
For half of the runtime of the video, the creator in question walks through Kabukicho in Shinjuku, Japan's biggest nightlife district with a reputation for being dirty and dirty, filming bin bags, litter, and homeless people. And it's at this point I need to reiterate, if you don't know Japan, Kabukicho in Shinjuku, you can live in it not. In recent years, it's been gentrified more than perhaps anywhere in Tokyo. It used to be genuinely quite dangerous. In the short-form content, the same videos show the litter being intercutted time with foreign tourists who are queuing unremarkably to take a photo of the Toho Godzilla statue.
I mean, I don't know who edited this, but this shot looks like a bunch of Japanese people loitering, not tourists. So, a real good example of your point. The next shot has tourists in it, which I guess Chris is using to suggest that Alyssa is a racist trying to make people hate foreigners. But also note that Kabukicho is a massive tourist spot, so it's really hard to take B-roll footage without showing tourists. More importantly, Chris avoids Alyssa's main point about Kabukicho, which is not about trash on the street, but about prostitution being made worse by COVID lockdowns.
Right after the pandemic, a lot of runaways from all across the country, even really young kids, middle school and high school age, came and gathered here at Toyoko Hiroba. So there were the Toyoko kids, the runaways from Japan, all across the country that came to Shinjuku. They'd stay in the manga cafes. They'd work, not legal jobs during the daytime. But you don't see them so much anymore because it became so famous in Japan that the police had to get involved and put a stop to it. And I had never seen anything like this in Japan before. Not only the professional ladies of the night standing out here, but also the amateurs.
The narrative from when she was in Kabukicho was not primarily about trash or rats. It was about minors fleeing from their homes because school shutdowns from COVID lockdowns were forcing them to be around their abusive parents a lot more. A lot of people don't realize this, but if you have bad parents, school sports and clubs can be a very effective escape. So because these kids couldn't use school programs to escape because they were shut down, teens ran away, and a lot of them were forced to turn to sex work to survive.
I mean, Alyssa spends around 20% of the runtime of her video talking about this, but Chris just completely skips over the biggest tragedy in Alyssa's content and moves on to homeless people in Shinjuku, which I guess is easier for him to attack.
The area is also synonymous with Tokyo's homeless population as far back as 2003, when the film Tokyo Godfathers shone a spotlight on the long-standing homeless population, which, according to the statistics, is thankfully going down. If you walk around there today, compared to 10 years ago, there are far less homeless people.
Okay, so Chris has provided us with some numbers about homelessness, so let's fact-check them. Now, he did a terrible job of citing his exact resource, but thanks to AI and 7 years of experience, I was able to find this graph. First of all, these numbers seem a little bit low. There's only a couple thousand homeless people throughout the entire country in a population of 120 million? That's very difficult to believe. How are these numbers being collected?
This is another problem that people have, is that...
Changing arrow! Peter Offset! Jumper! Come here! Peter Merretti!
Well, she fought valiantly. I'll give her that.
Kinda wish we didn't have to kill her.
is that they look at data, but they don't have any sort of understanding of how data collection methods work. And so they only can look at outcomes, and they can't look at processes or, basically the way that the data was collected.
So apparently the Japanese government is notorious for undercounting homeless people, which is why Oriental Pearl was bringing attention to it. And if you actually look at the paragraph right below the headline, it says that these stats do not count people who live in internet or manga cafes, which is important because this was a major point in Alyssa's video. There's actually a newer article from the same website that also says that manga cafes were not counted. Not having a permanent residence means that these people are still considered homeless. For those of you who don't know, a manga cafe is basically a building full of cubicles with a bed and a computer, and you can stay at them overnight for anything from $13 to $16 a day, which is around $400 to $500 a month. People in Japan do this because you can't get an apartment unless you have a stable job, and oftentimes you have to come up with the amount of 6 months of rent in advance before they let you live there, which is nearly impossible for some of these people to get. Japan is in serious need for some protective legislation for renters. But how many people are living in manga cafes? Well, here's an article that said they counted 4,000 people just in Tokyo. Just in Tokyo. So there's no way in hell the homeless numbers that Chris showed are accurate. But don't take it from me, take it from Joey, Chris's friend from Trash Taste.
Apparently, according to a government study just last year, 2023, they found out that only 3,005 homeless people exist in the entirety of the country. If we go back to the Japan Today article, they actually look into the fact that, hey, the way that these numbers were calculated might be a little bit skewed. Second is the method by which the numbers were collected in parks and riversides. Local government workers visited the sites in their territories and reported the number of homeless people they saw there. So any homeless person out of sight or out of the park at the time of the site's visit was not included in the tally.
That's interesting. We aren't even talking about them not including the manga cafes here. The numbers that they were counting in the government study weren't even accurate because as Joey goes on to say in this video, there could be like a tent left out, but if a homeless person wasn't there at the time of the tally, they wouldn't be counted. Also, look at what else he says.
Nowadays, especially in Japan, there is actually a whole other crisis that is happening, which is actually resulting in a completely different demographic to low-income homeless. And that is actually kids. They call all your kids. Some ranging from the young to 30 years old. Maybe that's not on Japan's agenda right now. The whole team. or the outside treat that is fine.
Society. I mean, that sounds a lot like what Melissa said. So I'll expect that Chris will now do an update accusing Joey of making sensationalist content of
Nasty man! You were right, brother!
The homeless people living outside are more dead. So the numbers could be lower, not because we haven't done anything about the homeless problem. It's simply because they're dying off and they're younger or relatively living on the cafes. Either way, this is a really embarrassing level of research that Chris has done. Research this bad since the video on Noah Samson, or maybe even this online. Read the paragraph directly below the headline. Here's what the previous part of all problems to do. So, it's hard to
All right, let's keep moving.
I quickly noticed a few interesting differences between my original ungraded photos and the thumbnail of her video. It is a rather fascinating game of spot the difference.
Alright, valid criticism. She said her reasoning for doing this was because she was standing in front of some other graffiti, so she added a little bit more so that people would get the points. I'm not sure if this is a creative decision that I would have made, but personally, if her claim is that there is more graffiti in Japan and she proves it in the video, then I don't think this creative choice for her thumbnail is the biggest sin in the world. Every creator who is popular sensationalizes their thumbnails in some way, and even Chris admits to doing that.
Some criticisms leveled at me is that I also make sensational content and that I only show the nice side of Japan. And to that I would say there's a big difference between sensationalist content and clickbait titles and thumbnails. I hate having to pull a stupid fake. I hate my thumbnails and titles, but it is simply a matter of survival on an increasingly crowded platform that doesn't share your content unless it has a high click-through rate. And I try to make up for the stupid fake by delivering content that does the subject matter justice.
Right, so it's okay when you clickbait your thumbnails and titles, but not when Alyssa does it. It's sensationalizing when other people do it, but when you do it, it's not sensationalizing because you said you don't like doing it. Great cop-out.
Saying my life lived in Tokyo was a mistake. Do you actually mean it was a mistake? So, like, are you planning on moving out? Because, I mean, otherwise, this is clickbait. Hey, look, in my most humiliating moment in Japan in 10 years, this is awful. Oh, is it awful? Oh my gosh, what happened to him? He never uses or adopts any form of sensationalistic title in order to get how many? 1 million views. 1 million views. You literally pointed the finger at the person you blurred out, telling us how awful she was because of her sensationalistic and clickbait titles in order to get them. And you do.
You can be with your son now.
So here's the funny thing.
Thank you.
It's only been a couple
I
of
can't
weeks,
wait to
and now
see
there's
his
like
face
twice as
again.
much graffiti on that
I'll
boat
give
that
him this
Melissa uses
gift
for her thumbnail.
and tell him
So you could
about
say
the
that she
brave
was ahead
people
of
who
her time
helped
on
me.
this one.
Now,
As
who
far
can
as the
help us?
homeless stuff goes, this
What
thumbnail
did you see
drama
that
is
day?
actually not my big
A
issue.
battle.
I'm just
Thor.
establishing how Chris
They
said
tore
that
through the town.
editing to distort
Thor
the
was
truth.
enraged.
No, not
No.
long after the upload,
The
more
warrior.
graffiti was put on the building.
Thor was drunk,
However, in regards
sloppy.
to the homelessness issue,
It was out of
listen to a clip
control.
that Chris shows of Alyssa
I saw
that
her
makes her look
fury
really
with every
bad
swing of her
during
axe.
gear.
Years ago, a friend
That
showed me
battle
a clip
destroyed
of
this
seeing
land.
the same person walk through the economically deprived part of Tokyo
These
filming
stories,
homeless
I have known Faye's anger, but never to this extent.
Yeah,
We
that looks
hide the
pretty
parts
awful. It
we're
looks like she's
ashamed
making
of,
fun of
brother.
homeless people here. And because of this
Almost
content
hate
Chris
it, though,
made,
for what he did to
Alyssa
the
showed
Giants.
me that she got tons of
Maybe
comments
that's
from
why
his
she did what
fans
she did.
saying that she was
She took
laughing at
part in
homeless
the
people.
destruction of this
And that's not
valley.
what actually happened.
That would take a rage I thought her incapable of.
Perhaps you and Faye had more in common than you thought.
Hey,
We both
welcome
had
to the
secrets,
stream.
But that kind of anger, I never saw Faye in that light.
Glad to
Even
see
the
you here,
brightest
man.
among us carry
I'm playing
darkness.
Godofwar Difficulty, so I've been getting my ass kicked quite a few times. Let me know if you have any questions. Glad to have a viewer. Sadly, I can't lower the difficulty because once it's on Godofwar Difficulty, if you lower it, you can never put it back. Pretty good, pretty good. Just trying to finish up some side quests. Trying to get Vanaheim done because I've almost got the story finished. Probably have like 3 more story missions. I know I'm missing one battle in this area. I just can't remember where it is. Hold on. 1 second. I gotta open up my
Hey,
stream
Mimir.
so I can read your
Between me and
comment.
Tyr, who'd ever guess I was the giant? Huh?
Indeed, lad.
Right? Yeah, what is the point? I mean, honestly, if you look at my stats, I'm pretty strong. So even though it's on God of War difficulty, most things don't give me too much trouble, to be honest. You know, I died a few times, but not that many. Trying to find, there's like a tricky location where you have to like lure him out with a trap, but I can't find it. Well, this is like my 4th or 5th playthrough, so yeah, I got some pretty good stats. The only thing I'm really liking is vitality and cooldown, but I don't even know what vitality does, to be honest. So I'm guessing you played this game before? Did you play on PlayStation or PC? America. The United States. What about you? Where are you from? Yeah, I got the PS5 Pro, so loading screens are pretty fucking fast. I'm guessing you're from India? There's another area that's just like this area. Only you have to lure out the Dreki. What difficulty did you play God of War Ragnarok on? Easy, medium, hard? God of War?
Hey, Mimir.
Yes, lad.
Ting Ning Ning? I don't know what that means.
How dare you, lad?
No Mercy? Yep. I played it on No Mercy my last playthrough, and I didn't have too much trouble, so I decided to do Give Me God of War difficulty. And, you know, I've died a few times, but it hasn't been too bad. I may have to go on YouTube to figure out where to go next. Because there's one area where I have to lure out a Dreki, and it looks just like this. Did you only beat the game once? Because this is like my 4th or 5th. Yote, I did play Ghost of Tsushima. I beat that, and then played a little bit on the DLC, but not that much. So I haven't started that game. Is that what is Ghost of Yote what you're playing right now? It seems like a lot of people are playing Ghost of Yote right now. Seems to be the popular game. Are you like... What difficulty are you playing on? In Ghost of Yotei?
Father, do you ever wonder if you're doing the right
Medium?
thing?
Yeah, it's a pretty difficult game. Have you gotten far in the game, or have you just started? Or are you towards the end? Damn, I really don't know where to go next. I guess I could continue the story. I'm gonna look up on YouTube. Just started? Hell yeah. I heard it's a story about revenge, just like the first one. I'm just going on YouTube, try to figure out how to do this thing. Okay, I guess I didn't follow the footprints.
Really confusing quest, which has almost no context as to how to complete it.
Hey, guys, what if I let my hair grow out?
You want advice on that? From us?
I guess
So
not.
once you guys get down the elevator, there will be a small puzzle with a chain here, and you're fixing to
Yeah, the DLC was really hard.
So what you actually need to do is go out to this room here, and you're going to see these two enemies. Now you actually don't want to kill them, but instead what you're going to do...
Okay, it didn't show me how to get there though. Was this one gonna show me how to do it? Okay, he has the door open too. I need to know how to open the door. At least I was at the right area. When you beat this game, did you 100% it? Or did you just go for the story? Because I'm probably not gonna 100% it, but I'm probably gonna get close.
Father, think I'll ever have a beard like yours?
No.
Just the story? Yeah, the story's the best part. It's got the best cutscenes and acting.
As well as just this whole quest in general. If you just came here for the Lure the Drake part, and the video part you're looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and do this.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Entire quest.
The fucking gameplay, the story, the voice acting, the combat, all of it's fucking A tier.
So, in the jungle in Vanaheim, after you flood the river, which you need to know how, it's in the description video, you can land over here where the Nornir chest is, and you need to turn
Sorry.
the time in order to kill the third dragon, which is what the point of this whole video is that quest where you kill the...
Sorry, I'm watching a video
Then, what you're going to do is
so I can figure out how to do this.
to get in this boat, and you're going to head over to where you fought the ogres, assuming that you've already fought the ogres. So, you're going to go free resource right there. Okay? So once you get over
here if you can. If you haven't fought the ogres, you're going to have to fight them.
Hold on, let me pull up my stream again. I got so many fucking things open. Where the fuck is my... I got too many things open.
Alright, time to win.
Yeah, dude, Elden Ring, people fucking love that game. I've been meaning to get into that. People, I've spent so many hours on fucking Elden Ring, it is ridiculous. I mean, it's really in-depth game. They put so many enemies, so many ways to play, so many weapons. Damn. How did I not know about this? Okay, now that I know about this, I think I can solve it myself. I think this is the last thing I have to do in Vanaheim, then I never have to come to this fucking area again. Oh, hey. It's the last one.
Unless my eyes deceive me, that seems to be the Stag of Summer.
Is it hot or is it just my sister?
You missed a lot of content if you just did the story.
Can we go already?
There's probably more side missions than there are actual missions in this game. So what kind of games do you like? I used to play a lot of first-person shooters, but now I generally like single-player, third-person action games.
That was not our aim.
I'll take what I can get.
A job well done. Might as well check in with Ratatoskr when we've got the time.
Fuck. I was looking for a way up here. You love every game? Hell yeah. What the fuck is the bulb to this thing? There it is. This is probably one of my favorite games as far as like combat and story. It really fucking has it all. Exploration's good. The storyline between Atreus and Kratos, father-son dynamic is fun. And Freya is a total MILF. So, how old are you, my man?
This is where those tracks led.
The Drake fed here.
The creatures here aren't that big. Drake must have been constantly eating to survive out here.
21? Nice. Nice. I have a few viewers that are really young, and you know, there's some stuff that's not appropriate to talk about with them. Damn.
Some sort of...
32. 32, so... I'm a little older than you. Well, that didn't fucking work. Now I gotta wait. Unless I can... Yeah, I didn't think that'd work. $32? Yep. You can call me Unk status. Married? No, I do have a child, but sadly, I just don't want to commit to a contract with the government
City of possibility.
where if she decides to leave me, she gets half my stuff. That doesn't seem fair to me. I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem fair to me. Alright, now I gotta lure these guys over here. Come on, guys. I'm not trying to trap you. That's alright, are you married? Come on, guys. Come on. Come over here, it's fun. Stop shooting them, Atreus. Oh. I trapped both of them. So he's gonna get a double meal. Single man. Do you also live in America? Time to kill this motherfucker.
Let us return to the dragon's den.
Do you also live in America, or are you one of my international viewers? I got a few viewers from India. Oh, really? I have another viewer from India. He gets on my stream every once in a while, and we talk. India's a really big place, though. Do you have a passport? You could come visit. I should warn you though, things are really expensive in America. Things are getting bad. People do not like Trump, and inflation has gone crazy. There's lots of fun things to see in America. It's a very big country, huge. After I kick this Drake's ass, I think I've done everything I need to. Oh, just found you an American girl to marry. Oh, every guy wants a bat cave. You could probably find yourself a nice, fat American girl, and she'd probably be willing to marry you pretty quick. Alright, you ready for a battle? I'm gonna kick this dude's... Even though it's Godofwar Difficulty, I'm gonna kick his ass fast. Just watch. With my stats, I'm fucking overpowered.
How about dessert?
Do not.
Take this, then take this, then one of these. Hey dude, I can't even find a girl for myself, so I don't know how I'm gonna find you a girl. Damn, I already fucking knocked him over. Damn, that was a fucking hard hit. Let me pick up some of this health. That's it. Instagram? Yeah, man, I got an Instagram. I got him fucking backed in the corner. I'm not even gonna have to use my fucking resurrection stone. What the fuck? Goodbye. Boom, first try. It did take a bit of my health, but it is giving me Godofwar difficulty. Okay, I think I did everything in Vanaheim. I don't think there's anything else left to do.
Oh, brother.
What?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram.
An itch on my nose.
Check out, it's Lance_XYZ.
No.
You can follow me.
It would only itch more later.
Ah, you're right. Bloody undead.
Yeah, that's it. I'm fucking done everything in fucking Vanaheim. I think 100% of it. Killed all the fucking dragons. There were like 3 fucking dragons here. So what do you like to do for fun? Just video games, or you got any hobbies? Let me check again. Make sure I got the name right.
Calendar drops today. Check on my link, get yours now. Calendar drops today. Check on my link, get yours now. I just brought this to you. Hey, guess what? By 2026,
let me look up your thing now. Pookie the Kid. Pookie. All one word? I'm guessing it's Tana? Damn, do you have all those workout videos? All those workout posts? Is that you? Okay, hell yeah. I sent you a follow. Follow me back.
The boss is going to want whatever work you have, so, you know, here's a charm already.
Alright man, I followed you. Follow me back.
All is right in the realm.
And do me a favor. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the follow button so you'll know
Your stacks are returned.
next time I'm on.
Incredible! The 9 realms are no longer in horticultural danger.
You're welcome.
Thank you enough. But perhaps this will suffice. Arrogant believes he has evaded punishment just because you fixed his blunder. He is sorely mistaken.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Figure out how to
I wish I was as successful as him. Dude's probably a multi-billionaire at this point.
Was there something else you wish to
talk about? Me, though. You should know. We had no choice. It was Odin's doing.
Oh, I am very well aware indeed of the alleged All-Father's role in this tragedy.
Sadly, there's no expecting him.
Oh, thanks, nephew.
Not all
Appreciate you. Trying to grow my channel. I usually stream this or sometimes Spider-Man 2. I beat that game like 10 times. I'm so good at Spider-Man 2. I've 100%ed it twice. Yeah, you can call me Sir Lancelot. That's my nickname at work. Yep, did everything in fucking Vanaheim. There was... I don't know. There's some stuff I need to do in Midgard. So, do you like to be called Tana? Is that the nickname you like to go by? I saw from your Instagram, dude, you're fucking yoked. You must work out like 5 to 7 times a fucking week.
Amir, why doesn't Thor look like he did in that statue we saw on the lake?
Yeah, dude, you're fucking yoked, man. I wish I looked that fucking good. Dude, your back looks like it's chiseled like a fucking statue. Congratulations on being so fit.
That looks an awful lot like a raider.
I don't know how you have trouble finding a girlfriend when your fucking body is that banging. Chill, dude. You chill too. Alright, nephew. Even though it's giving me God of War, these guys are not ready for all my power in a cool way. Damn. Gonna fucking set me on fire and shit. You earned it, dude. You must have worked really hard for that body. That takes fucking hard work and dedication. Rich people... Is there more left? Rich people can buy a good house, a good car, maids to keep their place clean. One thing they can't buy is a good body.
I bet they have
You have to earn that through hard work.
So, I'd like to take care of them so they can't hurt any more animals.
Perhaps.
So you should be proud. I know looking that good fucking takes hard ass work. Fucking dedication. Oh, is that what happened? You got your heart broke and took it out on the gym? I know a lot of guys who started their story like that.
Win minds, not wars.
Tyr understood the
A
greatest
fucking heartbreak turned him into fucking beast. A heartbreak was the best thing that ever happened to him. Sounds like the same thing happened to you. Alright, I'm gonna finish up these raider camps and then I have to get off. I really need to cook some food. I'm fucking starving. Ooh, cheated on you? That hurts, my man. Did this happen when you were like young or older? Was it a high school thing? A lot of guys have the same villain arc story.
If it is,
they got cheated on and then fuck the world, right? Fuck the girl, fuck the world. Go ahead, come at me, bro.
Incoming fire!
Why don't you freeze on it?
It's gonna blow!
Honestly, give me Godofwar Difficulty. Is a lot easier in this game than the last game. Yeah, there's the fucking reinforcements. And to get one of them on every single one, that way they'll all go flying up. What you gonna do when you're all by yourself, huh? You're all by yourself, dude. What are you gonna do? Right?
Last enemy.
You're all that's left. What you gonna do? Oh damn, this one's weak.
That is all of them.
Yeah, they didn't get a single hit on me. I've been playing this game a while. I'm not too bad. Although, I don't know whenever you played, if you fought the boss at the end after you beat the game, the Valkyrie Ghana. Dude, she's a fucking beast. It took me forever to beat her. She's, even on easy, dude, she's fucking impossible. Oh yeah, straight up menace. Hardest boss in the game, hands down. 100 times harder than fucking Odin or Thor. Alright, this one's a little harder to do. Oh yeah, the Berserker King is the second hardest. Hands down. I had to put it on easy just to beat him. And it still took me like 10 tries, even with my fucking over-leveled stats. I mean, fucking look at my stats. I'm fucking ranked 10. Literally, my strength and defense, it cannot show any higher. My Kratos' stats are basically like you in real life with all your muscles. Max stats.
Why do they whine?
There are more Coal Raiders out there, and they know it.
They fear that which can no longer hurt them.
They were only puppies when the Coal Raiders killed their pack. When the wolves smelled them, it was like they became those same scared pups again.
Don't worry, doggoos. I will avenge your pack. Nothing will stop me. Yup. Daddy Kratos. He's literally a dad.
Up there, another Coal Raider camp. We should clear that one out too. It'll make our wolves feel safer.
Ooh, this one looks like it's gonna be hard. Damn. I didn't even... Damn, I'm stuck.
Probably already know that.
Goodbye.
Now maybe the wolves will cease their whining.
One more to go. Thanks for joining the stream, man. I appreciate it. I always prefer to have viewers than just streaming it myself, you know what I mean? That can get kind of boring. Don't worry, doggers.
Father, why can't you just be, I don't know, kind to them?
You remember,
Just one more to go.
watching a stronger man take your family away, feeling helpless.
I should not have told you that.
Huh?
My brother, Demos, in youth, he was taken. Like
our wolves.
Yes.
Thinking about going 100% through this playthrough since it's on Godofwar Difficulty. Getting the platinum. There's very few games I have the platinum for. Pretty much just Spider-Man 2. This thing looks suspicious. I got you, man. The older you get, the harder it is to make friends, so I don't have that many either. We can be each other's friend. Damn, he's a fucking big guy. Yeah, let me get in here so they can hurt me. Make it fair. Damn, more? Move!
Incoming fire up above!
Whoa, where'd you come from, dude? Alright, they finally got a hit on me. They had to wait till I was actually using my ability.
Left side! Incoming fire!
Is that all you got?
Look out! I think that's their leader.
There we go. Finally a challenge. Okay, that didn't do anything. How about this? Oh! Move! Oh my god! Here, take this. Ooh, that was close. Oh, that was a bad time to do this. He almost got a hit in on me. Take this too. So, are you gonna land a single hit? I thought you were their boss. Damn.
Was that the chieftain?
It was. He
The
didn't,
Raiders are no more.
he didn't land a single fucking hit on me. I don't even need any help. Didn't have to use rage either. Pretty fucking easy. Oh, let's go to my goals. Well, thanks for joining the stream and talking to me and subscribing and all that shit. There's a good chance I'll be on and streaming tomorrow, so hope to see you tomorrow, man. I'm gonna get off and make some food.
They're still scared.
Not of the Raiders.
You have a good night.
Do not be afraid. You are safe. Good. Good boys.
They're girls?
Good girls.
I will. I'll take care of you too. Yeah, I know it's probably daytime there, but it's late here. It's like 3 a.m. So I'll see you later, player. Give me a quick save in. See you later, man.